Novak Djokovic has launched a legal challenge after Australia cancelled his visa and ordered his deportation. The world tennis #1 has refused to say whether or not he's vaccinated against COVID-19. He said he was granted a vaccine exemption in order to play at the Australian Open, but was denied entry when he landed in Melbourne. Melinda Nusafora has the latest.
Smuggled into a quarantine hotel in a blacked-out van and flanked by staff in PPE. This isn't the Australian welcome the world's #1 tennis star was expecting.
Rules are rules. And there are no special cases. Rules are rules.
Novak Djokovic proudly boasted on social media that he'd been granted a medical exemption to enter the country to defend his Australian Open title. But when his plane touched down, police were waiting on the tarmac.
Mr Djokovic failed to provide appropriate evidence to meet the entry requirements to Australia, and visa has been subsequently cancelled.
It's believed he spent 8 hours at the airport challenging the decision before launching a federal court appeal.
Tennis Australia, as I understand, had said that he could play, and that's fine. That's their call, but we make the call at the border, and that's where it's enforced.
The judge has adjourned his hearing until Monday morning, meaning he'll spend the next 3 days in hotel quarantine.
This is not an irregular thing to happen if someone is put on a plane and told to return to their country, even if they may have come with a valid visa.
But not everyone is the world's top tennis player, attracting huge international attention. Earlier this week, news of his medical exemption sparked outcry in Australia. Now, its revocation has caused anger.
It's not fair. It's being discriminating against him just because he chooses not to state, his lack status. It is a personal choice.
Serbia's President Aleksandar Vucic has described Djokovic's treatment as harassment. But the Australian government says everyone has to play by the same rules. Melinda Nusafora, TRT World.